Good afternoon. This is Genesis Innovation Academy, and I'm Jennifer Potter, the instructional technologist. And this video is to show you how to navigate our learning management system, Schoology. So for today's agenda, if you missed us August the 24th, we just have a parent update I'd like to share with you, as well as I'm going to walk through the Schoology mobile app and then move into navigating Schoology through your internet browser. So to get started, we have a Parent Academy course that we've created in Schoology, and we are excited to have this course. Mr. Remy, our parent liaison, will be responsible for updating content along the way. It's still in its infancy, but our goal is to bring resources to you and provide little tidbits along the way from our instructional coaches. So this is a academy course that we hope that you join. In order for you to join, you'll need this access code, HATD-GH7K-PJNMG. That is case sensitive, and the hyphens do need to be included. So feel free to, once you are familiar with Schoology, join this course as a student so that you can receive information from Mr. Remy and other staff members here at Genesis. All right, so we're going to start by navigating the Schoology mobile app. I'm going to start by sharing my screen. Okay, as you can see, I have already set up an account in Schoology, and I went ahead and, as a parent, joined the Parent Academy course. So again, feel free to do the same. But what I wanted to begin here was the menu button in the top left-hand corner. Looks like a hamburger button, or hamburger with a button. Anyway, here's your menu selection. You will have, this is where you can answer messages. You can, of course, see the courses that you are currently taking, any groups that you may become a part of. And then the biggest one I want to bring your attention to is where it says My Children. Now for this purpose, I do have a couple of scholars under my name. They are children of coworkers here. But when you initially log in, you will see whichever child you left off with. You'll see student activity to begin with at the top. And then you can move down and see more as you go along. As you scroll up, you will see the to-do list that's coming. So these are assignments that are coming up and that are going to be due. You will see upcoming ones for even more in the future, upcoming events such as asynchronous days, testing days, holidays. And then you'll also see assignments that have recently been completed from your scholar. What I want to focus on is at the top 3 tabs. The top 3 tabs you will see are courses, groups, more. Now the more tab is the one I really want to focus on, especially if you have multiple scholars. You click on the more tab, you'll see grades, calendar, and then you'll see a scholar's name, one of your scholars' name. Click on the arrow there to the right. Click on the name, and you'll see you'll see your name, and you'll see your scholar or scholar's name. To add a child, if you have more than one and you have their access code, of course, you can just click Add Child. Now, one thing I do want to bring to your attention is here you just bring in the access code. It may ask you if you want to create an account or register your account with Schoology.ca. That is the Canadian Schoology site. So as tempted as it is to click yes, just because you're always wanting to hit yes, it actually is no, and that will allow you to continue forward. Again, the other thing here that I'd like to bring to your attention is you do have some profile and you have some settings here. We're going to get more to settings when we move into the web page. So again, the biggest thing with the mobile app for navigating is making sure that you list all of your scholars. And then you can go back and then you can click on grades and hit grade report. And this will take you, you'll see all the courses that your scholar is enrolled in. And then you can just click on whatever section. And I have a test course session for this scholar. And you'll see that they have their grades right there. Moving forward, we're going to move into navigating Schoology through the web browser. And if you were to click on, any of the items in the grades, it looks exactly the same on the web browser. A lot of people find the web browser is easier to navigate. However, once you get through the first couple steps in where you're going in the app, it takes you practically what looks like the same thing in the web browser. Okay, so take a moment here to get my new screen up. Again, I'm going to be logging in as a parent. So I'm going to go to the Schoology login, which is app.schoology.com. And the overview for this is exactly the same as it was in the mobile app when you first logged in. You see your student activities here. Along the left side, you see the to-do. So you see the overdue and upcoming assignments. You also see those upcoming events. So again, those are school holidays. We have any type of school-wide testing, or for instance, asynchronous day, which is coming up. That will be located here. Lastly, you'll see what your scholars have recently completed. Beginning at the top, anytime to return home, you can click our Genesis icon. That will bring you back to the home page. So the first thing is courses. When you click on courses, you're going to see every single course that your scholar is enrolled in. Now, our homeroom sections are there for attendance purposes. You'll not find any grades there, but those are used for attendance. As far as the next section is groups. Groups have not been rolled out yet. This is something we would like to eventually use for extracurricular activities such as clubs, sports, to give coaches and other people who are involved with those activities a place to be able to communicate with that particular group. The next one is grade report. For grade report, just like we saw in the app when we clicked on grades, you see all your courses. Again, I'll click on my LMS test course, and I see exactly what their grade is in the course and move from there. Now, one thing I want to bring your attention to is a couple of things here. This blue icon looks like a piece of paper. That is that means your scholar has submitted something digitally online. If you want to view it, all you have to do is, nope, I apologize. We have to go back into the course to do that. But the other thing you can see here is any teacher comments. So, again, this is grade report. You can also download it if you would prefer. The next icon over is the calendar. The calendar is a really good resource and overview of, hey, what's coming up. Besides what we saw on our homepage, we have here the dates. We have, you can see personal school, different courses. So you can kind of keep an idea of what's coming up and moving forward. The last thing is where your scholar's name is. This is, again, where you will toggle between scholars as well as your personal parent account. This is where you will add a child. Again, you need an access code. It's one access code per child, and it will bring in all courses for your scholar. Where I wanted to bring in, it was hard to see through the mobile app screen share, was the settings button. This is going to really, you're going to really find that you like this. If you like to check your email. Anyway, the tab is notifications. So for notifications, you have two options here. The parent email digest is a summary. It's a summary of things that your scholars have turned in for the week. And you actually can get this on a daily or weekly basis. So if you choose that you do want to get an email summary of what your scholar has completed, it's then going to allow you to choose weekly or daily. And from there, you can determine what time you want that email sent. So maybe Friday at 5, or maybe Sundays at 4, when that's the time you're sitting down and, catching up family time. And hey, let's take a look at what's going on at school. The other big notification that would be good to have on is, especially if you have a scholar who tends to turn work in late, the overdue submission email. You will receive an email when an item's due date has passed without any type of submission from your child. So this is really good in middle school because, hey, I turned it in. We've all heard that story, but then you get an overdue email that says, no, you didn't turn it in, or, you get the email summary and said, hey, you turned it in, just in the nick of time or something. So these notifications are there for your, you can choose whether or not you want to use them. All right, moving into courses. So I'm going to go into my demo course here. In my demo course, you will see exactly what your scholars see. So for Unit 1, there was a video posted. So if a teacher posts content, video, articles, whatever the case may be, you can view those items as well. This is really good, especially if you went, oh my gosh, I don't remember anything from science when I was in school. So you could click on this 5-minute, 7-minute video and get an idea of what the content is that your scholar is learning. As well as then you can see their assignments. So in their assignments, here you can see what the assignment was. You can see when and if it was submitted on time. and then you can also view it. The other place to view it is under grades. Again, you see the little icon here. I think it's maybe you click the title here. Okay, it just takes you back here. So you just click on there and you will see a screen will pop up with your scholar's submission. So in this case, it was to write a short response to homeostasis and the response system between the muscular system and nervous system. So my scholar, I can see exactly what they wrote. I can up here see the grade that they made. And then just to that, I can hover over the little caption box or message cloud and see what the teacher commented on. So again, I can just close out of that and I'm back into the grade report. Now, after moving on to the grade report, let's say that there's a lot of missing assignments and you want to find out if your scholar can make it up. You go into the, click onto the main page, click materials. Over to the right, you will see admin. This is in Schoology, teachers are considered admin of their courses. So it's not like an administrator. Some teachers may add their EDs, their executive directors, to their courses. But for this purpose, these are your teachers. So I'm the teacher of this demo course. If you, the parent, want to say, hey, I don't understand why they made this grade, or, they're missing a bunch of grades, can they still make it up, that kind of thing. All you have to do is go to the envelope next to admin and click on it, and it'll create a message for you, and you can send it to your scholar's teacher. This is a great communication tool for not only you to use, but for your scholar to use. They don't understand something, they can, and maybe they're at home sick and they're trying to do some work so that they don't get behind. They can email their teacher from here, and their teacher will not only get a notification in Schoology, but then it will also send a notification to their school email so that they can respond. So that wraps up our overview of Schoology. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to tech support at giacademy.org. You would have received your parent access codes Friday morning, August the 18th. If you are unable to find it, that email came from Genesis Admin. It was called, the subject was Schoology Parent Access Code Information. If you are unable to find that information, again, email tech support at giacademy.org, and we will respond to you as quickly as we can and give out and send you those access codes. Thank you and have a great evening.